The time's finally come for me to show off my new form. Let me just put this music down. Here it is, boys. So, guess I should reintroduce myself. Wait for me to come up. Here we are. So, my name is Jobocite, as many of you who watch me already know. And this is my Tyrant Overlord form. Finally achieved it through great help from my friend Morgan, or Tigeroa46. So, I've written a little bit about myself for anyone who's new here. But, let me just put my phone away, my phone's going off. I'll call whoever it is back. But, yeah, so, this is my class. I'm a Tyrant Overlord streamer. And this is my netherworld. Might look like a Twitch channel, but there's a lot of danger here. Trust me. I'm level 9,999 because I did a lot of grinding. And I'll be forcing you guys along with me for any more grinding I do. My weapon fortes, so the weapons that you'd typically see me using in a fight would be my fists or an axe. I generally don't work well with much else, though you might see me like play games with long swords and katanas from time to time. Now, here's where I really went into stuff about myself. I probably should have separated it all, but hey, that's effort. But my favorite game franchises are obviously Disgaea, if you couldn't tell from my avatar. I love the classic Doom games, and I love the Xenoblade games. But I also dabble in a lot of other games like Fire Emblem and such. My favorite anime is Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, because I love mechas, I love mindless action, and I love big drills. So you know, it's a good combination of the three. And don't take the big drill thing out of context. Now, my favorite food is beef tonkotsu ramen. Like, there's this place I really like to frequent when I'm going around my local human city of Glasgow called Makin Ramen. And their ramen is top tier. Godly. Like, if anyone is ever in Glasgow, look for that place. They do a really mean like black tonkotsu ramen. It's great. My strongest game genre is like any RPG where I can do a lot of grinding. I'm really good at just mindlessly grinding and doing stuff for hours. Like, it's probably my number one thing. I'm not very like I'm okay at skill-based games, but grinding is my forte. I'm good at like just becoming a god. If you couldn't tell from my excessively high level. My hobbies are pretty typical. Play games, watch anime, and I've learnt a bit of Japanese, and I'm still trying to kind of dabble in that from time to time. And obviously live streaming here. For those of you who've seen me before, you know, like I live stream pretty much about 3 to 4 times a week if I can. These are my aliases. People mostly call me Jabocite or Jobo, but some other people just call me Joe. And obviously I'm the Overlord, so Overlord kind of has to go on there. I've outpowered many a demon. My favorite music genre is rock and metal, because, you know, I really love that kind of music. Like it's a hard one to explain, but like I really grew up on the band Avenged Sevenfold, where like that a lot of their music style kind of shifted around a lot, but they've always stayed like rock and metal, and they've always had a really unique sound to them, and I just really like rock and metal music, mostly thanks to that band. My favorite Disgaea character, since we're on the topic of Disgaea because of my avatar, is Valvatores. And I do want to go into my avatar a little bit, because the artist Tigeroa46, my good friend, he definitely like pulled all the stops out to make this look like as Disgaea as possible, and I really respect that. See, I've got like the shirtless scarf thing like Lahal's got with the fire in my fist, but I've got a couple references on me. Not even all of them are Disgaea. So that scar on my chest is a direct reference to the armor of Dimitri from Fire Emblem, because he's got like a nick in his armor that's exactly like that, but it's like blue. And on the belt, you'll notice. I don't want to go like too into the belt because it might look a little provocative, but on the belt there is that little that's basically meant to be a little reference to Valvatore's pin that he has on his chest, because again, Valvatores is my favorite character, but the scarf and such is obviously a reference to Lahal. Well, if it ain't Tigeroa, how you doing? But yeah, pretty much like that's a lot of what my design kind of boils down to. I went for like a Disgaea Overlord design because it's my favorite franchise, and I want to be an Overlord. I am an Overlord. This is my netherworld. As for the current games I'm playing in my peak stream days, it says they're Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday right now. That could change over time, never know. But the games I'm currently playing through include Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Rise, and Phantasy Star Online 2. Those are the three main games I'm playing right now, because well, I just happen to be playing them. But they're really fun games to play multiplayer with people. And sometimes I get viewers involved in that, so if anyone wants to join in, feel free to. But yeah, so to be honest, like that, I wasn't too sure how much to put into this presentation. It's kind of short, but I'll throw credit where I'll throw you some credit, Tigeroa. Here's the full credit for my avatar. He's a really good artist. I wasn't sure whether you would be fine with me putting any of your art on here or not, but generally, Tigeroa, really talented artist, a really good friend. He does a lot of work on his Twitch and his Twitter. So yeah, definitely go check him out. He's also got a Facebook page. But yeah, I'll just go back to well, I'll let this stay on for a little bit. But yeah, this is my avatar I'll be streaming with for a little while from now on. I'm a little flustered. Like, I probably should have written out something before I started, but thought I'd just come on and just kind of show everything. I know a lot of people like let their debut streams go on for like a little while, but I'm gonna be playing with this avatar for a while anyway. So, yeah, this is me. So, if I go back to my introduction tab, I'll keep that up for a little while as well. But yeah. So how are you doing tonight, Tigeroa? All today even. My head's a little flustered. I woke up very early to prepare for this. But yeah, I'm not really too sure what else to really go into here, but if there's anything you'd like to know about me or ask me about, let me know. Yeah. I might lower the music down a bit. It's a little bit overwhelming. But yeah. I just saw the Twitter shout out. Big thanks for that, mate. Big thanks for that. I mean, like, I suppose I should probably like dive into a game or something now that all cards are shown. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I should probably like change like my avatar and everything, so I'll just take a second to do that. Goals for the future. That's something I haven't touched upon. Well, for the time being, I'm right now just playing through the Monster Hunter games and kind of heavily getting into that. But that's a really deep one to put thought into. I just kind of just want to grow out as a streamer and just keep producing videos and playing different games, and just really want people to kind of come along for that and just have fun, have some banter, especially in multiplayer games. Like, I really want to play with more people, so it's kind of the main reason I do this, is to meet new people and play with new people. Can I just make friends? What kind of overlord would I be without some vassals, you know? Yeah, let me go back to this page. Nah, that page doesn't have my light up avatar. Give it a moment. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it wasn't lighting up for a second. I'm currently using an plugin that kind of connects to Discord, so it takes a moment to like check whether I'm chatting in Discord or not. So, yeah, it's pretty good though. Like, I think I did a pretty good job at making it work. But yeah. As for games I plan to play in the future, I mean, I'm wanting to dive back into Disgaea because I really want to make more content for that. Maybe even some kind of YouTube videos breaking down some aspects of the games. That's a big one I want to do. But yeah, I'm still in like the writing stages for that. Like, I've got ideas for videos. Like, I know what kind of videos I want to make and write. It's just writing out scripts. I cannot give YouTubers enough credit, because like I watch like all these video essays and stuff, and it's pretty nuts. Like, yeah, like the amount of takes people must do, and the writing and just everything else on top of that, or the editing. Like, I want to hit that level and make some like videos on the Disgaea games, especially like retrospective style things, character breakdowns, things like that. Like that's generally like, that's one big plan for the future. That'll be going to my YouTube channel if that works out. But for my main thing, I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch because I enjoy streaming and just chatting with people. So that's my plan. Yeah. So let me just get some water. Thank you. Right. But yeah, I am very happy with this avatar. Like, it is definitely like, I can't thank you enough, Tigeroa. It is honestly amazing what you've done here. Let me move my name a little bit. Just make it a bit smaller. But yeah. If there's anything else like you'd like to know, just yeah, let me know. But again, I should have like probably written something down before this, but I kind of just like went full in on like all the slides and everything. But yeah, I'll just keep this page open for now, just so that people can know to check you out, Tigeroa, for this amazing character you've given me. Yeah. I'm kind of just stuck on what to say because I've done like all the introductions and stuff, but yeah, like if I was to talk about like what really convinced me to get into streaming, I guess it's probably about a year ago or something or so. Like I've spent like all this time watching like these streamers. Like I watch like a lot of VTubers, and I even don't like sometimes I'll just watch friends and other things. And I just kind of wanted to dive into it. It just looked a lot of fun. So like even though like I've been streaming on and off for a few years, like this is the first year where I've really like put in the effort to like try and add a bit of consistency and do something with myself. Because I don't know, it just seemed a lot of fun to me. Like just making content, meeting new people, getting into all these communities, and just having fun. And I suppose that's kind of what all my goals boil down to, is just meeting new people and having a good time. And I really want to kind of go full in on that. And like I've been like picking up more and more things along the way, like getting more and more used to how to use Streamlabs, and I'm hoping to one day learn how to just use regular OBS eventually as well, because Streamlabs is good, but obviously like there's a lot of like monetizing stuff in it where you have to pay to access certain features. I'm not a big fan of that, so I will eventually start delving into OBS and things like that and use elements from that. But for the most part, like I'm still pretty new to streaming as a whole. Like I've been doing it properly since about January now, and like for people who've seen me like working with the UI and stuff, I still have hiccups every now and then, but I'm still trying my best. Like that's all I really can do. Like I'm not a very like usually like not a very social person, but like when I am and when people know me, like I usually like I'm in my comfort zone, but yeah. Trying to think of what else to really say about myself. Like probably like just talk about how long I've been into games and stuff, really. like doing self introductions is like something I've never been good at. Like, even if I was to write it out, I probably would still struggle. But like, I've been playing games probably since I was about, as far as I can remember, to be honest. Like, the first console I ever remember playing was the Nintendo 64. And my first game was Doom 64, incidentally. Like, that. Probably not the best game for a young kid to be playing, but hey, I turned out fine, right? I only became a demon overlord, but you know, happens. But yeah, like I was slated to become a hero, but I ended up becoming a tyrant overlord instead. Apparently, going in brutally with an axe against villains isn't cool with heroes. Like, you gotta have some, gotta have some grace about you. Otherwise, you know, you're classed as a demon. But yeah. Anyway, I'll probably end the introduction there, because I'm kind of like, I don't really have too much to say, really. Like, I've seen like other people do introductions, and there's a lot of back and forth and different things, but I'll be streaming today in a bit. I'm just trying to arrange my head a bit, but yeah. Big thanks again for the avatar, Tigerua, and I'll leave this page open for a little while, and I'll just step away for a little bit. I'll probably end the stream in a couple minutes, but I'll just leave this open.